So you have a long, diverse, and distinguished history working in sports. What about the industry do you like the most? And then what advice would you have for the leaders of tomorrow?
What I like the most is it is a business that you come in contact with thousands of people or tens of thousands of people on a weekly basis running different sports properties. I've been lucky enough to be in the NBA with 3 different teams, the NHL, now the NFL. I worked with the Oakland A's for 14 years. I was with the old North American Soccer League. I worked in the National Lacrosse League, indoor box lacrosse. I've worked in college athletics with Cal and Stanford in the 100th celebration of their big game. But most importantly, sport is one of the 4 global languages. If you think about arts, music, religion, and in my view, sports, those are the 4 that people from all over the world can converse, get together, and I think that's exemplified, in the Olympics more than anything else. In terms of the leaders of our industry in the future, there's a book which they made into a movie called North Dallas 40, and for those of you who haven't seen it, which is most of the people probably looking at this, it's a fictitious account of an NFL football team, not to be confused with the Dallas Cowboys, but there's a scene where one of the star players is talking to the general manager, and he says, every time I call it a business, you call it a game, and every time I call it a game, you call it a business. Well, I think the job of the future generations of graduates of the Warsaw program is to basically keep a middle ground, that fans are coming to see the greatest athletes in the world do their thing in an unscripted setting, and not to make it too much of a business, but to keep it the game that people are ultimately paying to see. That's what I think they should be focusing on.